Mr. Oinlister, thank you.
Oinlister,
Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. Here's one for you. Maybe this is
America right here.
we're for America. This is kind of big actually. As I come from Agriculture County, so John Deere owns everything out here. So U.S. farmers win the right to repair John Deere equipment. However, this doesn't actually fall into Canadian land, so we might not have our rights yet.
Stupid is that?
So, tractor maker John Deere has agreed to give its U.S. customers the right to fix their own equipment. So, no, in Canada, we still won't have the right to fix our own equipment. Previously, farmers were only allowed to use authorized parts and service facilities rather than cheaper independent repair options. Deere & Co. is one of the world's largest makers of farm equipment. Consumer groups have for years been calling on companies to allow their customers to be able to fix everything from smartphones to tractors. The American Farm Bureau Federation and Deere Co. signed a memorandum and understanding on Sunday. It addresses a long-running issue for farmers and ranchers when it comes to accessing tools, information, and resources while protecting John Deere's intellectual property rights and ensuring equipment safety. Under the agreement, equipment owners and independent technicians will not be allowed to divulge trade secrets or override safety features or emission controls or to adjust agricultural equipment power levels. So, yeah.
I see the argument because of that. I didn't realize that
100%.
was a thing. But still, fuck corporate greed.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
The reverse engineering part, you could do this at your home and never tell anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Honey Bunch of Slugs over here on Twitch. Great point. That's what they're probably concerned about. But you could just do it in your fucking barn and never tell anybody. Unless
anyone
they got a
could.
thing that goes off and John Deere helicopters come.
Of course they would.
Equipment, boy. Like,
of course
how the
they
fuck you own something and you can't fix
you
it
gotta
yourself?
think like when this man, I don't know if you've been inside of like a new like
I've
a
been
brand
inside.
new piece of equipment. These things are just as smart as your phone. Like they're GPS out the yin yang. They're talking to satellites all the time. Like it's to the point where like farmers can sit in their unit and
On farmers only.
and it sits
cruise.
and it does the whole fucking like the whole field, you know, where it does it all on its own, straight ass fucking lines, and you just got to watch your equipment. You're not steering shit, you're not doing nothing. So it's like I don't doubt that the moment that you started to pry into something that, like, you know how it says if you remove this sticker you void your warranty, there's gotta be a little slip
probably
in there.
just fucks your warranty is what that does. Because like how would they just shut your machine down and they know that your fingers were in it?
I would
You know
say
what I'm saying?
yeah. I would say yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, yeah, because they have how would they not, how would they be able to regulate it? You know what I mean? Like how would they be able to stop people from doing exactly what they don't want them to do? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's legal. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying you can't tell me that sure the government is not allowed to spy on your cell phones. Of course they're doing it anyway. You can't tell me that some private company that has the ability to protect all of its equipment and intellectual property isn't sealing it up with some kind of magnetic strip that notifies and fucking notifies and analyzes and villainizes
Hebrew and fucking brings it back.
Gets your kid, steals your wife, gets your kids out of school. Yeah.
Bring precision technology into your field. Yeah. Okay. I could see.
Oh, this shit's wild. Oh, this shit is wild. Yeah.
I don't trust none of it though. And like that's the thing that bothers me is like in a situation where you've got a massive corporation with massive money, them, Apple too. Why don't you have like certified technicians that could just be regular dudes? I know Chevy's doing that in a lot of companies, which is still stupid. Your backyard mechanic can't do much with your vehicle because now it's all smart everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I get that, but then why not offer training for this technology? And I guess that as I say it out loud, it's probably because it changes every other fucking year.
Right, and they do. It's just you got to only be. It's got to be just by Deere. You know what I mean? Like you got to go through their company. They'll train you. Yeah, it's corporate greed.
Branded class and shit like.
Corporate greed hidden by the protection of intellectual property.
Holding on to that IP, man, and this is the thing that makes it. Like you want all this great stuff. You want these amazing things for the garden. You want these amazing things or the farm. You want these amazing things for your business. But what do you sacrifice at that same thing? As technology it evolves and advances, even with AI, bro. Like I've been using AI for fucking articles and all this shit recently, and then I'm like, man, I'm gonna fucking forget how to write. You know, I'm not gonna know how to put together sentences because I'm getting lazy and trusting this. And then eventually it'll be like, well, you can't touch it. You can't modify it. and it's going to end up being some sort of another control system. And it's the same here. It's like you want this to be able to advance your workflow, but then now you're sacrificing your ability to control your own equipment, to own your equipment even. It's like I bet you probably pay a fee for the services. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you just have the technology and it goes to their system, or do you have to pay a fee in order to use the technology? You may have the equipment.
Oh, of course there is.
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Once I buy a brand, once I
Oh,
bought,
okay. Yeah, we see the ultimate package. Choose from
yeah,
free
yeah.
technology packages. Damn,
Once I
Link's got
bought
it
my
right here.
once I bought my Chevy, man. Of course, it's not just turnkey and get all the features, man. Well, hold a second. You press this button on your here rear view. Some young lady talks to you from a company called OnStar, and by God, they got a few packages they're gonna offer you too. Forget about that there key fob that they gave you. You can start your phone with your cell phone for an easy $9.99 a month. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Why would I put it on my phone
Fuck you,
when I can
bitch.
start? Why would I could? When I could push this here button on the other thing. It works just as good.
I'll walk out to my car.
So it's like, I'll
I'll
walk
turn the
out to my
key.
car and turn the key. Dang it.
You know?
$10 a month. What are you paying me? So yeah, it's like, of course they're gonna sell you more shit, a subscription shit. Because why 750 grand for a fucking combine isn't enough, bang gabbit. We need to
And you
get
got
you
to
for
pay monthly.
we gotta get you for $39.99 for the ultimate package. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad that
like I
my
said, I'm
farm
an
is
agriculture
inside in a
guy.
tent. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
Like,
Right.
fuck that.
It's only a matter of time. Everyone is going to switch to a subscription base. Everything, bro. Everything. No matter what. Because it's like, why catch them at a one-time $750,000 fee when you can keep getting them back again for more and more, you
Well,
know?
you can measure your projected revenue
Right.
for everything because it's subscription based. You're like, oh, well, I know we've got X amount of subscribers. If we can increase our subscriber amount or increase our subscription cost amount,
Everything.
it's fucked.
Because think about it, it's like even if you buy like the biggest package of cable, you get the biggest cable package. You still don't have all the fucking channels. You
No, you
still
still have to
gotta
pay
pay
for a
extra
separate
shit.
tier
Yeah,
or something
an extra
for football.
subscription.
Yep.
Yeah, it never ends, man. Oh, and then even you get that subscription. Well, then they've got an ad for another show that you're gonna love that you got to get another subscription for.
Which is it on your TV? You got to get
It's
a smart
on.
device that you could
You got
download
to
the
get
app
another
for.
TV. God dang
Yep.
it, and cell phone.
Well, it's like I
Shit.
got
Washer
ESPN
and
Plus
dryer.
and UFC Fight Pass, and because they play separate shit on both things, and it's like it gets more expensive. More, they just increased the price. 2 pay-per-views now are going up for UFC. They're charging more. They used to be when I was younger, $49.99, just like most things. Now it's going to be $80. $80, bro. That's a $30 increase. So everything is going up, and like the subscription-based model is still in place because how do you watch the fights for UFC? Well, you got to subscribe to ESPN Plus, baby.
Yeah.
For fucking $7-8 a month.
Yeah.
And pay for the pay-per-view.
And
that's just like this. It's buy the equipment and pay for the fucking technology. It's like, damn.
It's like, dang it. I only got so much money.
It's like robbing me and fucking me. No condom. I don't like it.
Take it. Doesn't matter what you like. You gonna eat it anyway.
I feel like giving me the heebie-jeebies when I'm getting fucked like that. And this is where society, you don't have a choice. Do you want these cool things?
Nope.
Do you want to have this? That's the thing.
You have
like,
to want it. If you don't want it, you're not cool.
Bro, your VR set, like, is that just one and done and you have it? Or is there other things you have to pay for?
Yeah, the games to fucking play on it.
So it's like
look at this very expensive piece of equipment.
This system's been in place forever, dude. Now it's becoming such a universal thing where companies before that you would just buy the car and you have the car. No.
Yeah.
Now there's a subscription model for your vehicle.
Bro, it's been around forever. You could have had a girlfriend, but instead you bought a Playboy.
Yeah.
You know? Every month. No one does that anymore.
It's crazy, dude. And this is where society now, we're just used to it. We've been trained. The subscription model is normal to us. We're like, oh, I can get it for $17.99 a month. It's like, yeah, stack that on to all the other things you got. And you got $1,000 a month in fucking recurring, expenses. That don't make sense.
BMW wants a subscription for heated seats. I'll give them a subscription for this. Anyways, well, regardless of what we think, ladies and gentlemen, we want to know what you think here on Top Buds, because this is not just our opinion. This is your opinion, and us just spewing out things we know nothing about, but we have an opinion of, you know,
Strong opinion.
strong opinions about things we know nothing about. That's the way it is.